Priyanka Vish from Arden Progressive School. Today in this session we will be discussing about the first method of partners capital account, which is fixed capital method. So as we have already discussed, in fixed capital method there are two accounts to be maintained. First will be partners capital account, second will be partners current account. In the previous video we have discussed about the second method, which was fluctuating method. So here we will be discussing about the first method. So we will be solving the question based on first method, that is fixed capital method. Question is, Y and Z are partners with a capital of 25,000 and 15,000 respectively on 1st April 2016. Each partner is entitled to 9% per annum interest on his capital. Z is entitled to a salary of 6,000 per annum together with a commission of 6% of net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and salary and after charging his commission. So the profit for the year ended 31st March 2017 before making any of the above mentioned adjustment amounted to rupees 30,800. Prepare partners capital account when capitals are fixed and when capitals are fluctuating. So the fluctuating capital method we have already discussed in the previous class. Today we will be solving only fixed capital method. Now according to the question, Y and Z are partners. Y has brought 25,000 as capital and Z has also brought 15,000 as capital on 1st April 2016. And the interest on capital to be charged is 9% per annum. Z is also being entitled a salary of rupees 6,000 per month along with the commission of 6% of net profit. Net profit remaining after deduction of interest on capital and salary. And this commission is to be charged after charging all the commission. Next is profit for the year ended 31st March 2017 is given, that is 30,800. So before preparing partners capital account, we will first prepare profit and loss appropriation account to show the distribution of profits among the partners. Now starting with the solution part where we have to prepare profit and loss appropriation account, we know this account is a nominal account and this account is prepared from firm's point of view. That means expenses of the firm will be recorded on debit side and income of the firm will be recorded on credit side. So we'll start with the credit side first. As in the question it is given, the amount of net profit during the year 31st March 2017 was 30,800. So as we know, profit is treated as income for the business. So it will be written on credit side by net profit or profit and loss account being profit. Amount is 30,800. So now coming to the expense part of the business, we know the firm has given a salary to the partners and also interest on capital. So we will first write here to interest on capital, Y and Z. Y has brought 25,000 as capital and interest on capital is 9% per annum. So 9% of 25,000 will be 2,250. Z has brought 15,000 as capital and interest has been given at the rate 9% per annum. So 9% of 15,000 will be 1350. So total amount of interest on capital will be 3,600. Now next is Z is entitled to a salary of rupees 6,000 per annum. We will write to Z's salary, which is 6,000. Next we have Z is also entitled to get a commission of 6% of net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and salary and after charging his commission. So here Z, as Z is entitled to a salary of 6,000 per annum, now Z is also entitled to the commission of 6% on net profit. Which net profit? Net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and Z's salary. So as we know, we have a net profit amounting to rupees 30,800, from which we will deduct interest on capital amounting to rupees 3,600 and also Z's salary, which is amounted to rupees 6,000. So by deducting all these charges from net profit, we will get the amount 21,200 as net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and salary. So commission is being charged on this remaining profit at the rate 6% per annum, but after charging commission. After charging commission means 100 plus the rate of commission. So here 21,200 multiplied by 6 divided by 106. So we will get 1,200 as commission entitled to Z. So here we will write to Z's commission. Amount is 1,200. So now all the expenses of the firm have been recorded on debit side and income of the firm has been recorded on credit side. Now we will see which side is having a greater value. Because we can see here credit side is having a greater value with the amount 30,800. So we will record the same amount on debit side also, 30,800. Now remaining amount, which will be considered as balancing figure, this amount will be the profit remaining for the distribution among the partners. So we will write here to profit transferred to Y's current account and Z's current account. See, as we are preparing the partner's capital account according to the fixed capital method, and we know in fixed capital method, two accounts are maintained. In capital account, all the transactions related to capitals are recorded, but in current account, all the expenses and all the incomes of the partners are recorded. So here, as profit is being transferred to partners' capital account, here we will not write capital account. Here we will be writing current account, because in current account we record all the incomes of the partner and profit is treated as income for the partner. So the balancing figure here will be rupees 20,000. So this is the profit for the partners, which will be distributed equally among the partners. Why? Because in the question there is no ratio given. If there is no ratio given in the question, we will divide the profit among the partners equally. So Y will get 10,000 as share of profit and Z will get 10,000 as share of profit. So this is how we will prepare profit and loss appropriation account. After preparing profit and loss appropriation account, we will be preparing partners capital account, and then after preparing partners capital account, current account will be prepared. So as we know in partners capital account, we will record all the transactions related to capital. So Y has brought 25,000 as capital. This will be considered as opening balance, and opening balance is written on credit side. So we will write here by balance brought down, which is opening balance. Y has brought 25,000 as capital and Z has brought 15,000 as capital. Now, during the year, no additional capital was introduced and no amount of capital capital has been withdrawn. So this opening balance will become closing balance at the end of the year. So we will write here closing balance as to balance carried down, which is closing balance. Same amount, 25,000 and 15,000. So partner's capital account is maintained. Now in current account, we will record all the transactions relating to the expenses of the partner and income of the partner. So first we will write the transaction which will be written on credit side. First item will be buy interest on capital. We have already calculated the interest on capital of both the partners in P&L appropriation account. So amount of interest on capital of Y was 2,250 and for Z was 1,350. Next, by Z's salary. Z was entitled a salary of ₹6,000 per annum along with the commission. So we will write here by Z's commission. Commission we have calculated which was amounted to ₹1,200. Now next, profit is also treated as income for the partner. We have calculated the profit distribution among the partner in P&L appropriation account. So we will write here by profit and loss appropriation account being profit. So the amount of profit for Y was ₹10,000 and same amount of profit was shared by Z, which is 10,000. So these are the incomes of the partners which are recorded on the credit side of current account. Now there is no expenses for the partner. Partner has not made any drawings and no interest on drawings has been charged to partners. That means there is no expenses for the partners. So we will see the total of both the partners on credit side. So here total is 12,250 and here 18,550. So credit side is having a greater value, we will record the same amount on debit side also. 12,250 and 18,550. So this is the balancing figure here. It will be written as to balance carried down. This will be the closing balance of current account. Amount will be 12,250 and for Z 18,550. So this is how question based on first method of capital account, which is fixed capital method, is solved. So in this session we have discussed a numerical question based on first method, which is fixed capital method. In the next session we will be discussing some another topic. That's all for today. Thank you.